Here is today's problem in trucking.
Morning, guys. I'm out here making my morning delivery.
Come on, this way.
Oh my God, which way?
Reese.
Leave in the comments where you think we are.
I know a place where we can go and be alone.
It is super windy out there. It's calling for some pretty good storms down here in Memphis today.
So come away with me, nobody has to know.
I swear I keep thinking somebody's gonna be in these trees.
Where we gonna go?
You getting cold?
For sure, bro.
I ain't scared to go outside, bro.
Then go.
Be right back.
Go, run tail.
I mean, I could basically see his.
I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me. To run away with me.
Hey, everybody. Back with a new video.
What's up, guys?
Hope everybody's been doing well out there.
Yeah, we're still moving for the time being. We're working our way back in. We got some stuff we need to do, but we're still rolling.
Yeah.
This is part 2. We're going to continue this one from where we left you guys last week. This is part 2 of that video, since I didn't want to, make an hour-long video for anybody to have to sit through. So
Yeah.
we're going to pick up our week from where we left off there, which was a fairly, well, actually, it was a pretty busy week. I mean, it wasn't a lot of big loads, but it was, back to back to back to back. I think you had us booked almost every day, didn't you?
Yeah, every day.
Like 5 loads, and they were all like, for what they were, mileage-wise, per mile, they were all good loads.
Yeah, they were.
You kept us moving for sure.
Yeah.
I think the last time we talked to you guys, we ended off in Allentown.
Yep.
So where did you move us to after that?
We ended up moving to Lakewood, New Jersey is where we picked up our next load. And we took that over to Soldertown, PA.
Well, I guess we're going to be heading to New Jersey. 123 miles is going to suck. All that traffic probably at rush hour, but going to go 77 miles to a Love's first. And go ahead and go in and take a shower. And then head to New Jersey, Lakewood, New Jersey for our pickup in the morning. Get something for dinner.
Well, you just blew another chance to take Reesy out, I see. Reesy gonna sit on your shoes and see what happens.
Ended up being 2 pallets. It weighed 100 pounds. It was temperature controlled. It was 17 to 23 with a set point of 20 Celsius. It was a Sec 1 load, and the loaded on that was 74 miles loaded and 100 miles deadhead on that. And it paid $904.85 to the truck and $310.72 to us. $5.20 to the truck.
Per mile.
Yeah, per mile. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, we get caught up in these little loads sometimes, but you know, little loads pay money too, so.
Well, we ended up having to do that because our big $3,000 load canceled. So I had to just spur of the moment grab all these little loads to keep us moving to make a paycheck that week. So
Yeah, that's one thing that sucks. I mean, like when we were at Panther, like I always thought, like I knew FedEx had their load board and all that, and in my mind, I'm like, man, if we could control our own destiny and had, you know, some kind of say in what loads we take and where we go and had options, that would be so much better. Like that's what I thought.
well, the problem here is FedEx is set up a week in advance. Like right now, if I'm sitting here right now and say this is Monday morning, I'm trying to find loads for next week, for next Monday morning.
Yeah, it's always like 5 days out.
Yeah. So if you're sitting here on a Monday morning and you ain't 5 days out, then you're at their mercy on, is there going to be any loads that come out in your area today? Because they already came out. They came out 5 days ago.
The FedEx load board is a job on its own.
Oh, it is.
Like that's her second job.
Yeah,
Like it's a full-time, 24/7, 7 days a week. It's its own job.
Yeah, they start putting loads on the load board around 6 o'clock in the morning, every morning, sometimes earlier than that. And it is all day monitoring the load board. It's all day bidding on loads. It's all day telling you that another truck got the load. Like it is so competitive, like very competitive.
And that's the part that I didn't realize when I was thinking about it before. I just thought the FedEx load board, there would just be a load board with, you know, pages of loads that we could just go in there and choose what we wanted to do. But that's not the case.
And it's really hard for the dogs like us, because if you come on to FedEx, excuse me, and you're new, like you don't know where all these places are that FedEx picks up at the same places.
Yeah.
So everybody that's been out here for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, they know where all those big bangers are going to come out at, when they're going to come out, where to place their trucks so they can get them. And new people don't know any of that. So it's very, very competitive.
I mean, you might go on the load board one day and there might be 40 or 50 loads on there, but like right now we're in Iowa and we needed a load for tomorrow. Or if we go on there, there might be 40 or 50 loads, but that's scattered across the entire United States.
Yeah.
Like there may not be no loads coming out anywhere near Iowa.
Yeah.
Like it may be like the closest load is to us is like Chicago or something, 400 or 500 miles away.
Yeah.
And then that load's a 500-mile load, and then it pays $2,000. So you have to add the 1,000 miles, that the total, like the totality of it, and then see if it's worth doing.
Right. And if you pay attention to our videos, you'll see that a lot of times we do a lot of deadhead to pick up our necks. Every once in a while, we'll get lucky with a small amount of deadhead, but typically it's at least 200 miles, 180 to 200 miles to get that next load. And you will have a better week if you are watching the load board and you can stack your week out. But if you stack your week out, just like this week for us, I stacked our week out. We had a perfect week going and my first load canceled. Yeah. So that canceled out my whole week.
And then you're back at square one. Your whole week is done. And now you're trying to scramble and piece together leftover loads or late loads that pop up and make a week out of it.
And you would think that, oh, well, that's probably rare. It's not rare.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, it's like every other week, my load cancels and destroys my entire week.
Yeah.
I mean, I just told you a load that I took down to Charleston, and then I was supposed to have a load out. It canceled. I'm sitting here this week. My Monday load canceled. It's like all the time these loads cancel and destroy everything that you've set for days and bid on and watched the board and sacrificed your whole day to watch the board and do all the labor and work to get those loads, and then it's a call, oh sorry, unfortunately your load canceled today.
Yeah, if you think about it, like we're in Iowa and we got lucky or or got a good like a $5,000-6,000 load going to South Carolina. And then we booked one coming out of South Carolina for $3,000 going up to New Jersey. And then we got one in New Jersey going back to Minnesota for another $3,000. Now that's an $11,000 week. Like that's great. And then you get a call, and that first load to South Carolina canceled. So now you can't pick the one up in South Carolina because you're still in Iowa. So then you can't go get the one in New Jersey because you never went to South Carolina. So it's just the whole week is just done. Like,
Yeah, it destroys your week.
this sucks. I mean,
And then you're at their mercy because all the loads is already popped. All the good loads is already popped. You're at their mercy. Is something going to come out while I'm sitting in wherever I'm sitting? I mean,
I like the fact that, like on the load board, you can see what the load pays. Like,
yeah, I like
you
that.
know pretty much what FedEx's part is. You know what part the truck gets. Like, every load ain't the same. Like, some loads may pay, $1.80 a mile, and some loads may pay $10 a mile. Like,
Yeah,
a lot of it's got to do with proximity, like where you are. Like, if a load comes out right here where I'm at, it may be paying me $7 a mile, whereas somebody else is 400 miles away. For them to take it, it may drop it down to $2 a mile because of all the deadheads. So there's a lot of things to figure out with this load.
it's a lot of work being with FedEx. Like, it wasn't like this with Panther.
No.
I mean, with Panther, we'd just make sure our C-Link was on, and they would send us load offers. And yeah, I want to do it, or no, I don't want to do it. And it wasn't like sitting there constantly. We had a load every day. Every day we would have a load.
It's kind of hard to, like, if you can get 3 loads a week here,
Yeah, you're lucky.
if they're like good loads, like 2,000 and up, you can do the little loads all day, every day if you go to the right area. But
Yeah.
if you can get like 3 good loads, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 4,000, those loads a week, then and they don't cancel, none of them cancels, then that's a good week. The Panther, like, you take your load, you drop it, and then at some point, either while you're on your load or once you drop it, dispatch already will call you and offer you another load.
Yeah.
And the only thing you have to think about is where that load's going, because like at FedEx, you can get $1.50 a mile, or you can get $10 a mile. You have that to consider. But at Panther, every load pays the same.
Yeah.
Unless you negotiate a bonus or something. But other than that, every load pays the same. So when they call and offer you a load, it ain't really about the money. It's just more about where it's going. Like, you just don't want to take a load that's going to an area that you can't get out of.
Yeah, the good thing is, with FedEx, they definitely do pay better per mile on loads.
I mean, so far since we've been here, the only thing that I really like better is the fact that the loads pay better.
Yeah.
And they don't pay us better currently because we made more money at Panther being an owner-operator than we're making now.
Yeah.
Driving for somebody.
Yeah.
But this was like a necessary step to get where we're trying to go.
Yeah.
Things are going to change over the next couple months either way, but we definitely made more as an owner-op at Panther than we do here doing this. But if we were owner-ops here, it would be
A game changer.
Yeah, it would be way more than what we made at Panther. I mean, like
And
at
then-
Panther, for example, there's over the course of 7 years we were there was so many times that we would take a load, like say to California,
Yeah.
and you're only going to wait so long before it's just costing too much to just sit there.
We never waited over a day.
Yeah, we wait
Ever.
a day or two and we're out. Like, we didn't put too much faith in California.
Yeah, we always took loads to where they would drop either on Thursday and Friday, and over the weekend we would move.
And for Panther, the next best board, if you leave California, you pretty much have to go to Laredo, Texas. Like
That is their best board.
You might can go to Dallas or something like that, but if you want to guarantee,
2,000 mile load.
yeah, the
or
guaranteed
plus.
good load at Panther is Laredo.
Yeah.
Like that was always the gravy, is when they offer you a Laredo load,
Yeah.
you know you got a long load going in and you're guaranteed to get a long load going out. So
And they haul automotive.
yeah,
That's
it's all
why
automotive
it's coming
pretty
out
much.
of Mexico.
And there was a lot of times, and that's like a 1,500 mile deadhead from
Oh, yeah.
California to Laredo that
We
we did.
literally would spend our weekend moving.
Yeah, I couldn't even
like-
tell you how many times we did that.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if we could get there on Monday morning, we're guaranteed a load. Sitting in California on Monday morning, we're not guaranteed that load.
Yeah, I mean, we'd have to
So-
eat the tank of fuel that it cost, or the 500 in fuel that it would cost to drive. But
Yep.
I mean, a lot of times Panther would give you an empty move. For us,
Yeah,
they most of the time did, but if
Yeah.
there ever was a time that they didn't, then we would eat the cost and go anyway. It's
Yeah.
not worth still sitting there for another 4 days. Yeah, I mean, Panther did pretty much. They would keep us moving for the most part.
Yeah, we always had a load like every single day.
You pretty much know on some loads, like if you go some places, like Canton was an issue a lot of times. Like if you take a load to Canton, you might have issues getting back out of there, or
Yeah.
you know, anywhere west of Texas. If you go from like Michigan down to Texas, that line in the middle, anything west of that is not a good area.
I mean, obviously, automotives, you know, Michigan is one of their big bangers. Laredo, because it's at the border. Any of them that's making cars, and Ohio, all those areas are really good with Panther.
Yeah, so that's what I said. That's what we said the other day. Like, it's not all good and bad. It's not all one-sided. Like, there's benefits.
Yeah, we're really
to both.
weighing our options here, to be honest
Now
with you.
that we've been here enough time to have a real opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I want to hold my opinions for now.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to where we were.
Yeah, our last load that we did, we ended up picking this up in, I know it picked up in Pennsylvania, and for some reason I
Is
put,
it Malvern?
yeah, Malvern, PA.
Malvern or
Malvern,
something like
PA. And I took it over to Ranatan.
Raritan?
I always
Is it
call it
R-A-R?
Ranatan.
It's R-A-R or R-A-N?
A-R-A-R.
Yeah, Raritan.
Raritan, New Jersey.
She was dressed to kill, I was in my booth. So I had to pick for the uptown type. Yeah, but we talked for a while in a corner booth. Before closing time, she caught me by surprise. She said, give me a dirt road, the windows down. You wanna get lost on the edge of town in a Chevrolet. She said, give me a six-pack, some Brooks and Dunn. If you want a country girl, you just found one, let's slip away. Yeah, in a Chevrolet.
We have payments just that aren't here before.
All right,
Park me right beside that container right there.
right here. The prop there,
Container right in front of us.
nor there's a couple. You're talking about right here, I guess.
I'm talking about beside the container.
Well, up here in front of it.
Yeah, that's where you heard me last time. This will be fine too.
Look, it's got that other lock back there.
Yeah, I just didn't know if people would park right here, so I think that's why we pulled over there, because I don't know where people park. You know,
You can go while there's trucks in the dock. I wonder if there's.
I don't want to go in the dark.
Like, calm down. They're parked in the dock and in the bed with their curtains pulled.
Yeah, are they in a tractor trailer?
Yeah. Well, there's a lock back here that we're capable of parking in.
Don't even think that goes to this company.
Arriving at 155 Great Valley Parkway.
Smooth, definitely connected to what? Only this company. So I don't know how it goes to a different company.
On the map, it looks like it goes to a completely different company.
Either way.
Like, does this not go to the other company?
Other company over there with the big gate thing, yeah, down the whole wall of fence blocking it off. I don't know what other company you're talking about besides that one.
Back me in here, then I guess. The last time I literally spent the night beside the container, and it worked out fine. I'm just saying that one of those on the ceiling says they have extra parking in the back. So it must be this. It's supposed to be considered extra parking in the back. It says that on the ceiling.
It has to be this.
Good morning, everybody. We ended up dropping that load yesterday at in Pennsylvania. We are still sitting there. Came over here to pick up my load. I'm doing a mini again today, and it's picking up in Malvern, Pennsylvania, and going to, I think you pronounce it Rattatan, New Jersey. I'm not sure if that's correct. But we spent the night here last night, and I just got loaded. And I can't show you the freight or anything because this is a second one load. But this is what the place looks like that I got loaded out of. It's just a small little place. Got a couple docks. They got an upper parking lot that I spent the night in last night. But I just wanted to jump on here this morning and tell everybody good morning. And I have to run this over there to New Jersey, and then I'll get back with you guys once we get over there. All right, see ya.
Good morning, guys. We are here in Pennsylvania. Malvern, I think. No. We're not in Pennsylvania. We're in New Jersey. Picked up in Pennsylvania. Sorry, I just got up. Picked up in Pennsylvania, and we are in New Jersey at our delivery. Let's see. And I think there's 2 stops in this place. Like, we're at this dock right here. But I think we gotta go to another dock in here. I'm not sure. I just got up. Becky's inside getting the paperwork done, so I guess we'll know when she gets back. But it's like 11 o'clock, I think, right now. Actually, it's 20 till 12. But this is it for our week. We did this load. Just picked up this morning and dropped today. We'll tell you about it. It was a good load, really good mileage-wise. And then we're going to basically go back to Pennsylvania and park for the weekend to wait to pick up Monday. So that's probably what I'm going to do right now, is drive us, find either a Walmart or a Love's to park at and start our usual weekend.
Hey! Keep it moving! Get out of here, I say!
Have you seen us instantly barking at everybody you see? Like, what do you think you're gonna do?
Oh, you don't even know!
I mean, you're a little dog. You're not a big dog.
Well, I can't believe you say that.
Like, why you bark at everybody like that? You ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh, well, you want to see what Reesy can do, bro.
Huh? Why you barking at everybody like that?
Because they need to know my name.
No, that's not an answer.
And put some respect on it.
And what is it you're trying to say to them? Like, all they're doing is walking by, and you're over here barking.
Oh, that's no. He was eyeballing Reesy.
Throwing a fit. For what?
Oh, you don't want to see Reesy
What'd
angry.
they do to you?
You don't know about these streets.
Huh? What?
Oh my God, is that Bath and Body Works?
What do you want my hand for?
Well, just let me handle
I'm trying
this,
to ask you a question.
You just drive and Reesy will make sure nobody beats
I want to know,
you.
because it seems like lately everybody you see, you feel like you need to bark at.
So what?
Every delivery we do,
yes,
every pickup,
probably.
Everybody that comes to the truck,
For
you
sure.
feel like you need to bark at them.
Oh, I do.
I'm just trying to figure out why.
Oh my God, if I was here, you would be
Something
so
going
screwed.
Huh?
Reesy is my name.
You got some kind of issue you want to talk about?
Yes, you are distracting Reesy.
Somebody say something to you, or?
More like they won't stop saying to me.
Like, what's the problem?
Well, you could stop
Reese,
talking.
what's the problem?
I need to watch for Rebecca.
You gonna tell me?
Did Reesy stutter?
Like, you're just sitting here watching right now for somebody else to bark at, I think.
When she comes out,
Ain't nobody over there.
gotta make sure nobody makes a move. Because Reesy will show out if needed.
What?
Don't look now, but
Nobody did nothing to you.
Reesy don't trust that sketchy squirrel out there.
People just doing their jobs.
Oh, he got a look in
Walking
his
here,
eyes.
doing what they need to do, and you're in here tripping.
Well, Reesy just needs to know if something pops off with that squirrel, are you with Reesy? Or you gonna hide?
Nothing you want to say, huh?
He bit 3 acorns in half while staring in my eyes.
What?
That was scary. Just like this.
What?
Maybe we should stay in the truck. Oh no, where did that crazy squirrel go?
Alright, I guess it's time to pull up.
I think I fell in love right then and there. We were out the door before the end of the song. I said, where to? She said, I don't care. Just don't take me home. What you waiting on? Just give me a dirt road, the windows down. You wanna get lost on the edge of town in a Chevrolet. She said, give me 6 packs of Brooks and Dunn. If you want a country girl, you just found one. Let's slip away. Yeah, in your Chevrolet. Let's ride in your Chevrolet.
Anyway, that's where I picked it up. That's where we took it. It was 1 pallet. It was 200 pounds. It was temperature controlled. It was 2 to 8 with a set point of 5 Celsius. And this load was 100 miles loaded, 31 miles on the deadhead, and it paid $862.40 to the truck, and then $340.09 to us. And it was $8.13 per mile. All miles on that was only 106 miles is what I got. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's probably a short load.
Yeah, it was a very short load.
That load, when we dropped that in New Jersey, that was on a Friday, and that was pretty much all we had for the week.
Yep, that was
So,
it.
We decided to drive out of New Jersey, and I drove us to Allentown area, and we went to a Walmart there that we've been to before.
Mm-hmm.
And if any of you guys that has actually watched a lot of our channel or a lot of our videos, I did a short. It's been a while. It's been probably 4 or 5, 6. Actually,
It was right in the
it wasn't
beginning.
even when we worked at FedEx, was it?
No, it was when we was with Panther. It's
Yeah.
like literally at the
We
very
first
beginning.
started the channel. I did a short at a ramen noodle place that was really good, and that's where we ended up going. I didn't know that's where we were going at the time. It was just a Walmart we could park at, but once we got there, we realized that's where it was, and
Yeah.
that's the only time I'd ever ate at one of those ramen noodle places. And then that's why we ate for dinner, because we realized we were there, so
Yeah.
couldn't pass that up again.
Yeah, the first time we actually stayed the weekend there, and then this time we stayed the weekend there. It's a nice area. It's got a big walking path down through there where I can get the dog out and we can walk her up and down the path every day, and it's really nice.
I'd pretty much stay there anytime we go to the Allentown area. There's a few food options, but mainly it's convenient because of the Walmart.
Yeah.
And if you watch our channels, you know that pretty much our Fridays are all routine for the most part, unless we happen to be rolling on a Friday. But a lot of times it's shower,
Yeah.
Walmart, put
Yeah.
up groceries, and hang out.
Yeah.
So it's convenient for all those reasons. There's a lot of room for Reesy to run around.
Yeah. Yeah, the last time we parked all the way at the very end down there.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I got out and walked her up and down this big long sidewalk every day.
So we're gonna have to walk around this way
The
then.
way this time, yeah.
Did an order at this ramen place across the road. We're walking over there to get it.
I'm gonna let you go across this walk right here and get our food, and I'm gonna walk her up and down the sidewalk, okay?
I feel like we might have ate at that Mexican place. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think we ate somewhere else while we were here, because I remember us being parked on this corner down here and walking this sidewalk with her every day.
But we may have to move and park on this back aisle.
Yeah, that's where we did last time. Yeah,
Wait until later, whenever it clears out.
yeah.
Probably need to go in this Walmart. Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna go in there too. go in there and restock our truck since it's Friday.
All right, I really hope that this ramen is as good as I remember it, because it's been a little bit, and there was other good options here, so. And it's kind of a little pricey, to be honest. It's like 40 bucks for 2 bowls, so. Yeah. All right, so got spoon and chopsticks.
Yep.
Remember last time it took us a minute to figure out that there was 2 different bowls in here.
Yeah.
You take this out, and then all of your soup juice stuff, I guess, is in there. So and then the noodles I got, as you can see, they're like a lot thicker. I'm gonna show you guys what hers looks like.
Yeah, mine is like a curry with steak in it. It had a lot of steak.
It's more like the traditional ramen noodle.
Steak, cabbage.
I think I had pretty much everything mine had except for corn and a different kind of noodle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not sure how we ate this. Like,
You use the spoon
I'm gonna have to get us a fork.
and you dip it up with a spoon, and then you use your chopsticks to twirl it. I think that's how it works. I don't know if I'm using the wrong end with the chopstick.
I don't really know how you do this.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not working. I don't know if you need it or not, but
Figure it out.
no, I couldn't.
Look, you grab it and you pull it up like this into your spoon, and then you just twist it into your chopsticks like that.
Yeah, but I broke my chopsticks already.
Oh. Okay, well, I didn't know that you broke yours already.
Oh, it is good though.
Yeah, mine's good.
It ain't pretty. I know that's what you're thinking. It ain't pretty. But it is good. I mean, watching me eat it.
Oh.
It's kind of disturbing, probably.
Well, you don't even have the ramen noodles like they have.
Mm-mm. Oh, I got a completely different kind of noodle, which is really good. All right, we're gonna eat. Let's start this Friday evening. We'll see you guys later. We pretty much sit there for the weekend, I think, until Monday.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we do is sit out here.
And then you had us a load booked.
Yeah, I did.
Which we'll talk about that on the next video.
Yeah.
I think we did a lot of ranting and raving on this one.
Yeah. We actually had a full week of loads. We did a load every day.
Yeah, because remember, this is a part 2 of our last video. So everything in the last video and this video, that all happened in the same week.
Yeah.
So it was a busy week. Yeah, it was a busy week.
So we didn't really have time to do much because it was pick up a load, drop a load, sleep. Pick up a load, drop a load, sleep.
And then by the time the weekend comes, you know, we're kind of ready for a couple days of relaxing.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I would happily jump on a long weekend load to drop Monday.
Yeah.
But doesn't seem to be the case most of the time.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end this video. You guys are probably tired of hearing us rant and rave about different things.
But that's the whole point of our channel, is to show you, you know, what it's like working at FedEx and
try to be as transparent as we can.
Yeah, we try to make sure that we tell you exactly what we make, how we feel, what's happening. Like, we're not trying to hide anything. It is what it is.
Anyway, Okay, we're gonna end this one here, guys, and we're gonna go enjoy the rest of our weekend.
Remember, guys, every mile is a story.
Thanks for being part of ours. See you on the next.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Trying to walk her, and she's trying to follow Michael across the road.
Oh my God!
Like, she's going crazy. This is what I deal with
Where is he?
when he leaves out of her sight.
Oh, no.
I can't even
Oh
get
my
her on
God.
camera. Like, she's freaking out so bad.
How are you so calm? Come on, let's go.
Reesy,
What?
that's enough.
Reesy say when is enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she is totally, like, freaked out because he left our side. Come on, we're gonna go walk.
You know he will get beat up without
Like,
Reesy.
Crazy. This dog is crazy.
You are.
Like, she is literally obsessed with him. We went to get some Panda Express, and I was like, well, I'll get the dog out and walk her around while you go in and get our Panda Express. I literally had to pick her up and hold her because she was crying and screaming, literally crying and screaming the whole time that he was out of her sight. Even though I was trying to get her out and let her, you know, run around and play, she was not interested. Well, dang, that was fast. We didn't even get halfway walk down through there. And he's already back.